Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I've been away for a bit, but I'm back with a New York vlog. So yeah, I've been pretty busy lately. First I got sick, I got COVID after this New York trip, and I also had to do a lot of dentist work. I got an implant which made my face poofy for a week. And also, I have a 9 to 5 job that is pretty demanding. So once I get home, I feel very tired, and that's why, um, yeah, I'm a bit behind on posting on my YouTube. But yeah, here we go. We have this vlog from New York. I went there, and our hotel was very nice. It was in New Jersey, so it was far from New York, but we would go there during the day. The room was really nice, 2 beds, and super clean. So the first day I got ready, I went for breakfast, and I wore this red dress from the brand Mango. And it was my first time in New York, and it was really unbelievable. It is such a huge city. All the buildings were super tall, and other than that, the overall feel was very similar to Toronto, especially the downtown area, but it felt like an exaggerated and bigger version of it. So it was really amazing. And it was also my first time after many years to be back in the US. I saw this amazing Louis Vuitton store, and I used to think this was made with artificial intelligence and pictures, but I realized that it is real. It's a real thing. Then we went to the Plaza Hotel to see where uh, Home Alone was filmed. That was really amazing for me to see. And then we found these people who have these bikes, and they take you for a tour in the Central Park. Amazingly, they were from, I think, Uzbekistan or somewhere similar, and they spoke Farsi to us, although in a slightly different accent. We could understand them, and they also played Persian music for us while we got a tour around Central Park. Also, I was really amazed by Central Park. It's so amazing, and yeah, I understand why all the property around this park is so expensive. Who wouldn't want to like come for a walk in this beautiful space? And yeah, we just walked around a bit, took some pictures, and yeah, it was really nice. And this tour was interesting because we didn't go by plane. We had this huge bus that went from Toronto to New York, and it took almost the entire day, including the stops along the way. So we spent a day going there and one day coming back, and the Saturday and Sunday we were in New York. So overall, I got a little bit tired from the trip, and maybe that's why my body became weak and I caught COVID. But I was really happy that I got to visit New York City for the first time. Here we see a lot of runners in the Central Park. I think this would be an amazing place to come and maybe meet someone, find your partner in the park, perhaps. Then we went to the Rockefeller Center. This is also a famous landmark in New York City. We have these huge buildings. Apparently, Rockefeller was one of the, I think, billionaires, one of the really rich people that helped with New York's like buildings, probably. I'm not sure, but he was a very, very rich person. And the Christmas time at the Rockefeller Center is very famous. They have a huge Christmas tree there. Then we took a cruise to see New York from the like tall New York buildings from the cruise, and also it took us to the famous Statue of Liberty. Yeah, so I remember it was very hot this day on the cruise. The sun was like hitting us on the head, and yeah, but the view is really spectacular. It's just, you can't see all these tall buildings in many cities. And then here we have the famous Statue of Liberty, which was a gift to New York from France. And it is made from, I think, copper, which is why it oxidized to this unique blue color. And it is on a little like island thing. I used to think that it would be in the center of the city, but no, it was somewhere in the water. Then we went to the Times Square, which is again a very, very iconic part of New York, with all these lights and stores and just so many people. It is absolutely amazing how crowded Times Square is. So many people, and it's so lively. There were people in costumes, people mostly naked, as you can see, they were passing by, and just anything you can imagine. All different forms of entertainment was happening here. And yeah, it's very hard to get around, and you have to be careful, but it is so unique and iconic. First, we tried this cheesecake from a store, and it wasn't really that good because I had high hopes for a cheesecake in New York, but apparently I went to the wrong place. And then the next day we found somewhere else that had really amazing cheesecakes. So we just, yeah, walked around and did some shopping. Here they would take some videos of you in Times Square. And we tried some pizza. This one was pretty good, but yeah, the second day we tried the best pizza and the best cheesecake. Because yeah, the first day I was a little bit just overwhelmed and I didn't do my research. The stores overall, like you could tell, compared to the Canadian ones, they were more luxurious, more, they were bigger, just better looking. In Canada, everything is, it has a similar feel, but more miniature and, yeah, just toned down compared to the US. But for some reason, I still like Canada, guys. I don't know why. Even though everything was super big, it felt a little bit not friendly to me compared to Canada. I have a better peaceful feeling in Canada compared to like New York. I really liked it, but I thought I would never move here like permanently. It's just like a nice city to visit and for a few days have fun. But for like living somewhere, I want somewhere a little bit more quiet and peaceful. And I think Canada is better for that. Then we went to Wall Street. Here we have the iconic bull. There were two big lines, one to take pictures with the head of the bull and one to take pictures with the butt. And people were touching the balls as well. Apparently, if you touch the balls of the bull, you will have financial success and prosperity. So I obviously did that as well. Then we went to the 9/11 memoriam. So in this empty space where water is flowing down was where the buildings used to be that were destroyed on 9/11, and on the side are the names of the people who passed away. On the birthday of the individual, they would put a white rose by their name. So we pretty much visited all the iconic places in New York, and we also had to try the famous bagels. People say that the water in New York is different, which is why it makes their breads like bagels and the batter for the pizza taste much better. So obviously we tried all of these. Then we went to a park called the Bryant Park, which I really liked. It was very peaceful and overall had a very good vibe. And yeah, I did a lot of walking. Here we are on Fifth Avenue, and this is a cathedral. I forgot the name, but yeah, it is on Fifth Avenue. And this is the first time that I realized why the store Saks Fifth Avenue is called that, because it's on Fifth Avenue of New York. So we went inside the cathedral, it was beautiful, and then did some more walking and shopping on Fifth Avenue. I think one of my favorite streets was, yeah, Fifth Avenue, because as you know, I love shopping and I love beautiful stores. So it was really my favorite place. Then we went to a pizza place called Joe's Pizza, which apparently was on Spider-Man, and it had a really, really long lineup. We were in line for 30 minutes probably, and it was not a busy time. Other times it was super, super long, but the pizza was so good. And after that, we got this amazing cheesecake, which these two were the highlights of in terms of food in New York. And then yeah, it was over. We got on the bus. We went back home. As you know, Persians, we love to dance. So on any bus, you're gonna find us just dancing away with the music uh, very loud, and yeah, it was super fun. But I was starting to get sick at this point. That is why I didn't dance a lot, but everybody was enjoying it. And yeah, it was a very nice trip. I got to see all the landscapes between Toronto and New York. And yeah,